What up, though, good people? It's your boy Chef EJ coming at you from Jelani Catering.
This is for the G.
This is for the hustlers.
This is for the hustler.
Now back to the G. This is for the G.
This is for the hustler.
This is for the hustler.
Now back to the G. This is for the G.
This is for the hustlers.
This is for the hustler.
Now back to the G.
This is for the hustler.
This is for the hustlers.
Now back to the G.
Now back to the G. This is for the G.
What up, though, good people? It's your boy Chef EJ coming at you from Jelani Catering. This Taco Tuesday, we got steak tacos for you. We're going to do them two ways as always. But one way is our normal Jelani steak taco. The second way, we're going to turn it up to 420 and show you guys the 420 steak taco. So stay tuned and cheers. All right, guys. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and get a good sear on our ribeye. Now, ribeye is personally my favorite cut of beef, but if you want to use a cheaper cut of beef or anything like that, it could always be substituted. But for me personally, on my tacos, I like ribeye. So as you can see, I've already got it marinated in our Jelani House Southwestern spice and just a little bit of salt added to it. So what I'm going to do is add this right to our hot pan. As you can see, it sizzles off instant. My little tester piece right there. Y'all know I got to get down and taste a little something. Now that we got a nice little sear and sizzle going, we're going to add our oil to the pan. And that's just going to help us get nice color on our beef. Now that we've got color on one side of our beef, we're just going to go ahead and turn it right over. As you see, we got a nice sear, beautiful color. We're going to try to achieve that same color on the other side. But now what we're going to do is add in our aromatics. Just things to add flavor to our beef while it's cooking. So me personally, for any Southwestern, I like a little bit of onion, tomato, and as always, I'm just going to go ahead and add a little more oil right over top, just a touch. Season, of course, Jelani's all-purpose house. I'm just going to let these vegetables go ahead and work in the pan while I get color on the other side of my beef. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is just deglaze our pan. A little bit of this Snoop 19 Crimes. Just to add a little more flavor. And then what we're going to do now is set it in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on your temperature range. Mine is going to go in for about 5 minutes because I'm looking for a beautiful medium rare temperature. But of course, if you want it done weller, just cook it a little longer. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this in the oven. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and toast off our tortillas. See, we got a little pan here, so we can only do 2 at a time. But remember, with our authentic tacos, you want to do 2 white corn shells per taco. So as you see, I got them stacked here a little bit, just a little bit of oil. I'm just going to get them moving around so that way the oil evenly toasts on the pan, or I'm sorry, that way the oil evenly coats the tortilla. We get a nice toast on the one side. We're going to flip it and just repeat till we got enough shells. So I'm just going to show you guys how to do one here really quickly, and then we'll move on because it's not really rocket science, you know. And as you see, I got slight color. You're just going to do 2 sides. You may flip it back over one more time, but the main goal here is just to add a little bit of heat. Some people add just a touch of water to give it a little bit of steamness to it. However, me personally, I don't like to do that because sometimes the tortilla can get a little soggy. So I like to keep it nice and toasted where it's flexible, but it's not soggy. As you see here, that's a nice toast. So these will be ready in about another 10-15 seconds. As you can see, it doesn't take long. It's a very simple process and it goes quickly. And these are just beautiful shells. My personal favorite kind of shells, if you know. We're just gonna go ahead, yep, beautiful. Take these right off. As you can see, nice and flexible. Good little toast on them, and they'll hold up with our filling. And then, like I said, we just repeat the process. Now we're just gonna baste our steak. Then we've taken it out the oven. Got a beautiful temperature. Like I said, when I pull my steak out, I look for that 120 degree mark. And if you want to go a little well done, of course, you just cook it a little longer. That well done temperature that you're going to be looking for is about 150, 55 degrees, of course. So right now I'm just letting my butter melt on my steak. While that's melting, I'm just going to continue toasting off my tortillas. Now that my butter's melted nicely, I'm just going to go ahead and baste my steak with this butter. And that'll give it a nice flavor from the aromatics as well as the butter. Just get a nice baste over. And then we're going to pull this out and let it rest, of course.
In my homeboy Buick Riviera, blowing that killer in the good weather, feeling like Goodfellas. This real life, no movie director, no movie projector, just jealous ass niggas with Beretta pistols.
Now, after all our hard work, it's time to try it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and squeeze a little bit of my lime juice over it and get to work. Now that's how you do a steak taco right there. I'm your boy Chef EJ from Jelani Catering. And as I always say, cheers.